It's Golden Hour Adventure Time, featuring everyday people doing extraordinary things. From the peaks of victory to the valleys of defeat, these are their stories. Now, from the back of the pack, your hosts, Justin and Robbie.
Welcome to the podcast. Today is a special edition of Golden Hour News. That's right, Robbie and myself are now newscasters. We are going to be covering the big stuff that happened the past weekend, what's coming up, and just a little bit of trail news. This is going to be your 15, 20-minute little segment that you're going to get. And to start it off, guess what? We had a big race this past weekend. It's called the Leadville 100. There was a 31-year record that was broken. 31 years, Robbie. That's insane.
That record has stood for so long. Yeah, I don't even have words for it.
So, Ann Trayson, 31 years ago, set the record of 18 hours, 6 minutes, and 24 seconds. And this weekend, a badass chick in her first 100-mile race. Let's be clear about this. She's not an established 100-miler. Her first 100-mile race, an ER nurse, Ann Flower, 17:58:19. Insane. Did you ever think that record was going to be taken down?
I've thought about it, and I knew it was going to get taken down at some point. If we were honest and had a deeper women's field, like if Courtney really went out there in her backyard and went for it, I think she could lower it pretty far. I just don't know if that's in her, Leadville's something that she wants to run. But I think now that it's been broken, I think we're going to see some women step up to the plate in the coming years and knock it down some more.
Nice. Yeah, I watched a lot of the videos that people were posting online and just, showing Ann running through. She looked like she had a smile on her face the whole time. She just never looked like she was in the pain cave. And as a 100-mile runner myself, like I'm always like, how do you do that? How do people run and never get in the pain cave? And I'm almost certain she was in the pain cave, probably for 17 hours and 58 minutes. But but it's just like having that, that outward appearance of not being in the pain cave is pretty incredible. So congrats, Ann Flower. An incredible performance. You deserve every bit of celebration that you're going to get in the coming weeks. So I look forward to seeing what she does in the future.
Me too. Now we get to talk about Mr. Blowout at Western States, David Roach.
The 1-year record.
So he went out and beat his record from last year. This year he ran in 15 hours and 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So 14 minutes faster this year from last year. And the cool part about this is he was really quiet for Leadville. He didn't dig himself a hole. I think he did with Western States. So kudos to you, Roach. You're still the Leadville champion and course record holder again. New record.
Here's one thing that I respect about him in this whole situation, right? He got beat up a little bit at Western. Right. He put himself out there. He had this whole build up for Western and he fell flat. He called himself out. His wife called him out on podcast. He did a documentary on it. Like, yeah, he admitted he was weak in areas, not necessarily fitness or strength. It was more mental areas that he was weak in. But you know what? Like, he didn't let that hold him down. He picked himself back up, put his fitness that he still had to use at Leadville, and went back out and broke his own record. So you got to have a lot of respect for the guy to do that.
I've talked about this before too, because Jim Walmsley was the talker too, right? And we watched him do the same thing.
Yep.
Now no one will say anything to Jim.
No.
He's proved himself, and I think David's done the same thing. I like those people that go out there and talk themselves up, and if they blow up, they still say, you know what, I did my best effort. Pull up your bootstraps, and here we go again. I respect that.
Yeah.
He didn't turn around and run the other direction. He came and brought it.
And I think that he goes back out to Western next year, and I think he does really well.
I agree. And what's more exciting to me is what he's going to go, how he's going to get there with the golden ticket.
Yeah.
Because he's going to have to get a golden ticket to get in unless he gets the special recommendation, whatever. But whatever golden ticket he goes out there and throws down at, if it's Black Canyon or something, I think we're going to be in for another course record for whichever golden ticket he goes after.
I have a feeling that he could take down the course record at Black Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
If he goes for it. I think he's definitely capable. So, well, there was a couple honorable mentions that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, at Leadville?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know if he ran in jeans or not, but
he
Cam's
did.
son.
He did. He ran in jeans, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And I can't believe he did in jeans. That's got to be.
Yeah. It's not his first ultra. He ran a backyard. He ran the BPN backyard.
Okay.
And then I'm not sure if he ran another one, but I know for sure he's ran the big BPN backyard. And he did really well. I actually think he got like 120 miles at the BPN backyards. They just had those two freaks that went out there and did like, I don't know how many miles they did, but anyway.
Then he had to show Dad up. Dad, Cam finished in 24:04.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine 24:04?
I know he's 4 minutes.
But they don't really celebrate sub 24. They celebrate sub 25 there, right?
Correct, yeah.
So you get a sub 25 buckle or a sub 30 buckle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is the sub 25 buckle bigger than the sub 30 buckle, or are they the same size?
I don't remember.
Because that sub 25 buckle is massive. I saw one from somebody yesterday.
I think it's bigger, and I can't remember. I don't remember.
Speaking of sub 30, we had a lot of golden hour finishers.
Yes, we did.
Do you have numbers on golden hour finishers?
I'm
putting Robbie on the spot right here. I feel like if it's golden hour finishers, we have to talk about the golden hour finishers.
Yeah, I mean, when I was looking, there was, let's see here. And something else, quick talk about with Crazy Mountains. We talked about that last week, the DNF rate and their new, requirements for the race. Leadville had another pretty big DNF list this year, pretty normal. They'll allow a lot of people in there. So just another thing where I think the requirements need to get a little tighter, but let's see what we got for golden hour finishers.
While Robbie is adding that up, we'll just take a minute and talk about our sponsors. West Virginia Trail Fest is on Memorial Day weekend in 2026. I don't have the exact dates in front of me, but it's Memorial Day weekend. So you can just look on a calendar and be like, boom, Memorial Day weekend. That's the weekend. So they host a 5K, a 30K, a 60K, and a 100K. I myself will be running the 60K. It's in the mountains of West Virginia. The 60K has 7,500 feet of gain. So if you want to come hang out with me and play in the mountains on Memorial Day weekend of 2026, use the code mustache15 and get 15% off. It's that easy. Or you can run the 5K the night before. I might do that too. I don't know. 750 feet of gain in the 5K. It's going to be a fun 5K. So going to be a fun race all around. If you want to join, mustache15 gets you 15% off. And if you use my code to sign up, you get entered into a random lottery that's only the people that use my code, and you potentially could win your entry back. So it could be a win-win for you. You get to come run with me and hang out with me and suffer for 7,500 feet of gain and however many hours it takes, and you might get to do it for free. So West Virginia Trail Fest, Memorial Day weekend, Mustache 15. Maybe we'll see you out there. What you got, Robbie?
So this year they've, I don't know if they've changed something, but the last finisher, Cody Griffin, got to give you a shout out. 30 hours and 23 minutes. Looks like they let him finish. He's got a result here. I'm not sure on that. Then we had Bradley Peck.
Yeah, 23 minutes over the cutoff. That's
pretty
weird. Yeah.
Then Bradley Peck, 30 hours and 57 seconds.
Oh.
Then we get down to these nail biters. 29:57, 29:56.
Boy, those guys and gals are just hauling it to get across that line.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a, well, let's see, two.
Robbie's counting in his head. He doesn't want to count out loud. I see him like doing his motions on it with his head as he's counting.
Yeah, you'll see this on the video. You know, we probably don't have enough time, but there's looking. Let's see how many people are on a page here. You know, Athlinks, if you could do a little better job with your results, where you don't put DNFs and people that dropped at
Yeah, it's
weird,
a nightmare.
weird places. I mean, so it looks like. So I'm 2 pages deep, and we're still on 29 hours. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So let's call it a lot. Without actually throwing a number, let's just call it a lot of golden hour finishers.
Yeah,
congrats. And we celebrate the golden hour finishers. So congrats to everyone. If you listen to this podcast and you were a golden hour finisher, if you're a finisher in general, congrats. But if you were a golden hour finisher, extra congrats.
Yeah. We know that hustle.
Hey, so Golden Hour Adventures is a sponsor for an FKT. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but it's the free outside runner, Jeff Garmire. He's currently trying to set the FKT on the AT, which is Appalachian Trail. He's trying to break Stream Being Joe McConaughey's record of 45 days that was set in 2017. He's trying to go sub 45 and take it down. So he's going southbound. So he started in Maine. He's headed down southbound. So he's through Maine. And what state is he in?
He's in New Hampshire.
He's in New Hampshire. I don't know my Northeast. Amanda's going to get mad at me for not knowing my states up there. He's currently, at the time of this recording, 383 miles in. He's probably 384 now because we took those numbers a couple minutes ago. So he's moving extremely fast. Golden Hour Ventures is a sponsor of his FKT. So we're going to be doing some coverage on him every week, letting you guys know where he's at. You can actually follow along with him. If you want to follow a dot for 45 days, you can follow a dot. It's pretty
Corsa
cool.
Run.
Yeah, Corsa Run. You can follow the dot. I get on there all the time and look to see where he's at. He puts some phenomenal stories, some phenomenal reels out still. He's out there filming himself. He's doing the work. He's putting it in. So he actually did a drop for himself, and he put 2 left shoes in there. So I'm excited to see if the next drop has 2 right shoes.
I saw that. I've been following along because Jeff's a great guy, and you know his trying to say his humility of everything when he messes up is great. But I saw that and I was like, oh man, 2 left shoes.
Yeah, it's got to be rough because there's nothing you can do. You can't take help from outside with a self-supported attempt. So
do you wear that new left shoe, then hope the new right shoes at the next drop?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you do. Oh, I don't know. I think you just leave one left shoe there and you put one left shoe in your pack and then you just run with the left shoe to the next drop and then hopefully there's a right shoe. But I don't know, man. That's weird.
So, since he's almost at 386 now. So he's
386.
Moving,
so yeah,
he's moving quite good. I mean, we've been talking and he's moving still quite a bit since we even started talking. So
yeah. Well, go follow along with Jeff and Corsa Run. He links it all the time. There's a bunch of people that are following along. Go give a support to him if you can. So anyway, UTMB, Robbie, UTMB, it's coming up.
You got UTMB coming up here on 25th through the 31st. I'm looking at the entrance list, men and women. Let's start with the women. We got to start with the GOAT. Courtney's coming back.
Is she's running the 100-mile or the 100K?
She's running the 100-miler.
Okay. So she's my pick for the 100-mile.
Yep. But you know, we got Abby Hall, Western States champion.
Yeah. Okay.
I still got Courtney. Still got the GOAT.
I'd say Abby could definitely go podium.
I agree.
Podium.
I agree. You know, when we get into these European races, there's some European people that I don't know a lot about that usually, you know, show up, and I'm like, whoa, I didn't know who you are. So we got
Yeah.
that. I mean, we got Ruth Croft is going back, you know, New Zealand, Adidas, Emma How Good. This one I didn't know. Heather Jackson's running UTMB.
Really?
That is quite interesting to me. We'll see how she does.
Yeah, that is interesting. I like Heather Jackson, and I like that she has been able to blend her triathlon, gravel bike riding, and, you know, trail running, and she's phenomenal in all three of them. But yeah, I would be interested to see her on a mountain course like that, because I mean, she always does decent at Western States, but she's not usually in contention for those. It's normally the Black Canyon style, Javelina style races that she does really, really good in. So those being, I wouldn't say, you know, flat, but not as vert heavy for sure as Western or UTMB. So I'd be interested to see how she fares at UTMB.
Then we got down the line here some, you know, other American runners: Sabrina Stanley, Alyssa Clark, going down the list. What was that?
Oh, I was just saying, Sabrina. What, she won Hard Rock in 2001 or 2021?
Correct. Yep.
21. Yeah. So she's definitely a mountain athlete for sure.
Oh yeah. Then, you know, we got Lucy Bartholomew from Australia.
Yeah, Lucy.
Yeah, I mean, she's been running, but it doesn't like been in big races. So she's coming. Another one, Stephanie Howe. I mean, you know, she was quite big a while ago, and I think she's had a kid, and she's kind of stepped off, but I think like she's coming back.
Yeah, it could be a good comeback.
Yeah, then going down this list with how UTMB does this, it's all on your, you know, UTMB index is how they list you on here. So there's probably some, you know, some women that I've missed because it only goes so far down.
But it looks like we have a good crowd of women racers here.
Yeah, and it's you know, then we'll jump over to the men. Walmsley, reading, it sounds like he's running UTMB. He's not on this list that I'm looking at from UTMB. We're bringing the news and can't even get it right. That's true golden hour fashion, though. But some other people that are in there. Let's see, Ludo.
Okay.
You know, just one Hard Rock. He's running. Tom Evans, he's running.
Oh, okay.
We got Rod Farvard. You know, he went out hard at Western States and had his day, and props to him. He finished.
Yeah.
Then Hayden Hawks. I think he wasn't able to run Western States due to an injury, so he's gonna.
Yeah, I like Hayden Hawks. And he's interesting to me because his attitude is just so good, and he airs everything out in social media. He has a Strava account that he airs, and so I'm just like, it's easy to follow him. He's a cool dude, you know, and so I'm intrigued to see how he does, because he did really well last year as well. So
yep. Then, you know, we got the go-to here is Francois Dehaene. You know,
oh yeah, Francois.
You know, this is me. If it's not Walmsley, it's Francois. Or Ludo. Those will be my three.
I wouldn't rule Hayden out though, because he won the 100K last year.
He did.
So I mean, he's familiar with the course. It's still 100K versus 100 mile. I get it, but
yeah. So my top three is going to be Francois, Walmsley, Ludo, then Hayden in fourth.
Yeah.
In fourth place somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what that first three is going to be like, but I would like to see Walmsley, Francois, then Ludo. Then Hayden. That's just me. Dakota Jones is also running.
Okay.
Then, you know, dropping down this list of a bunch of European folks that look like they're badasses. Oh, one more mention. Kenyon Woodward. He's running it. he was badass at Bandera that one year, and I haven't really. He's might have been running. I haven't really heard much about him, but that's the list for UTMB.
And this has been your Golden Hour news. And in true Golden Hour fashion, we do not have our stuff together. So
No. So when
do
we
your
tell you
own
we don't
research.
yeah, when we tell you that we don't script this, it shows.
Oh my gosh. Hey, if you like this podcast, please leave us a comment, leave us a review, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can look at my bald head shining in my light. Robbie always wears a hat because he's, not quite giving up like me on my hair. So like, comment, subscribe, leave us 5 stars on any platform that you listen to this podcast if you're listening to the audio. And as always, we'll see you on the trails.